Hey guys, I'm back. I wanted to do a quick part 2 on what to do after you do everything in part 1. So, when you come back to Discord, you're probably going to see a bunch of notifications, and that can get super overwhelming. So, I want to try and help you work through how to ease yourself into the server. So, like I said, I usually keep everything minimized so that way I don't have to be overwhelmed with all of the stuff that is going on. If I come in and everything looks like this, then I will right click on the category heading and select Mark as Read, and so then it'll go away. And this makes it so much more easier to go through and only look at the channels that I actually want to be looking at. So before you open up channels in any of these other subcategories, you're only going to see the channels for the Lost Library and the personal growth section. And nope, not even that. And that's it. Oh wait, and Caffeinated Fancy. Okay, so you'll only see those channels. All of these other headings, they'll have a navigation channel, but you won't see the rest that is down here. And so you'll have to go to the navigation channel and turn them on individually by pushing the book. And then that will show all of this. And then if you push the book again, it will take it away. So that kind of helps, only letting you see exactly what you want to see. So the main channels of Tribe Activity is in Hangout, and Food is probably our most active channel. And so when you join, you can come into Hangout and just say hi. And a lot of times whenever there's been a lot of action going on, you'll see that this says 50 new messages. So this is way old. This is from January 2nd. And so in this blue bar, you can mark it all as read and just scroll to the present and not have to worry about reading all of that. Or you can read it all and then just jump in where you can. But I always find it easier to just skip it all and move on. So anyways, newsfeed is what's going on in the cafe. And so it'll be blog posts, book reviews, announcements, that kind of stuff. And usually I will only at everyone whenever it is something important or actionable. Otherwise, all of this stuff just gets posted here and you can come and read it at your leisure. And so, okay, so now you can see that the channels will only show, if you have everything minimized, the channels will only show whenever there is a new post. Otherwise, they stay minimized, which I think is so much easier to break down for, instead of just having everything, because then you just have to scroll forever to look for a specific channel. But our Discord is still a work in progress. So if you find that anything is super confusing or that you have a better idea on how to lay it out, I'm open to suggestions, and stuff will change as soon as people suggest it. So you can come down here to suggestions and fill out this form or just type it in. This form is more for if you want it to not be, or if you want it to be anonymous, then fill out the form, and it doesn't, just to take off the pressure of offering a suggestion. Otherwise, you can just type it in here, and then we will talk about it as admins, make the change. So a lot of the new channels you'll see are because somebody suggested them. And then you'll often see dead channels will get deleted because they just weren't working out, that kind of stuff. So always feel free to place your suggestions. And then the next thing that you can do is come to birthday list. And for the birthday list, it's actually a bot that sets it all up. And so to interact with the bot, you have to type in this symbol and then birthday set. And then it'll ask you what your birthday is. And so you'll put your birthday. And then it'll tell you that it's set. And otherwise, you can kind of just ease into the channels. This is the best way that I found to make it not so overwhelming, because I know we have like a million sections here. The book club is what we are currently reading, and the schedule for 2020 is already up. And so you can turn that on with the blue book. And then readers is, there's a lot of channels that are just genre channels, so you can post reviews, books you like. And then there's also just reader hangout, movie, I cannot talk, book to movie conversions, and I'm working on some reader challenges now that I haven't set up yet. And so that's with the red book. Weavers of Lore is, and the reviewer section is with the yellow book, and it is the authors that are actually in Discord, so you can talk to them about their books in their specific channel. And these authors are active in our other channels, like in Hangout and stuff, and so they have their own channels where you can talk to them about their works. And you don't actually have to turn this on if you want to view N.A.K. Baldwin or any of these 4 authors. Then you can react to just right here, and it'll just turn on their channel, and so you don't have to have everybody's stuff. And I'm just realizing now that you cannot actually get to reviewers without, wonder if I have to turn on this first. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so to get to the reviewer navigation, you have to have the reader navigation turned on. I'm going to fix that though. That's kind of funny. And so we have a review team within our tribe, and you can turn it on and be able to review books that are posted. And there's instructions all in here for that. Okay, that's funny. So book deals is the marketplace where you can find free books, discount books, books from authors that are in the server, all of that kind of stuff. The try an author section is books from authors that are permanently free, that you can just go download it and try the author that is actually in our server that you can talk to. And that's it. So once you join our server, you'll also notice that you'll be leveling. That kind of showed up here in the Hangout channel with our Purity bot. And leveling doesn't really do much right now. I mean, it does a lot for if you're an author. There's a lot of perks to leveling and being super involved in the community. But as a reader, I don't really know what kind of awesomeness should be happening for leveling. So if you have ideas, I would love to hear them. But right now, it's pretty much just, oh, you can't see any of this because I'm not leveled up, so that's funny. So for each one of these level sections, it opens, this will be blue, and it's actually a channel in this section that you can click on, and there are some perks, like for level 20, you get to help pick the Monday movie. And right now, I think that people, it levels pretty fast. I would say within the first few comments, you can get to level 5. And then it does, like if you're active, it doesn't really slow down that much. So you can get way up pretty fast if you're active. And then also the giveaways are posted here. And we have 2 server games going on. Ooh, that's the wrong channel. So other than that, I think that covers everything for like the basics of how to operate. You can also do this cool thing where, let's say that you're not into video games, so you can mute the channel, and so it'll gray it out. And then you can always come back to it, but if you want it to go away, if you come up here to this drop-down menu, you can click on Hide Muted Channels, and so now it's not even there, so you don't even have to worry about it or see it or anything, and so it really takes down on how many channels you're looking at, because they'll just go away as you mute them. And so then you can just focus in on exactly the channels that you want to be seeing. And then if you ever notice that nobody's active, it's probably because they're super active in whatever channels you muted. So you can always come over here and uncheck it, and then they'll all come back, but they'll still be gray. So the ones in gray, when people are typing in there, they won't show up as notifications for you. And so you won't be dinged or anything like that. And it won't even show the white dot that we saw earlier for there being messages in it. And so you'll have to click on it to actually see the message. So otherwise, that's pretty much the basics of our server. If you guys have any questions on this video, let me know, and I will make a part 3. I hope you guys join the server and come in to hang out if you watch this video and tell me what you think. So have a great weekend. Bye.